Hey guys, welcome back to another video on Sword Art Online Unleash Blading or Alicization Rising. Depending on when you started playing it, they changed their name in the midway through, but this is what's happening today. So they just let us know, and this shouldn't have come at any surprise to anybody, and I'll talk a bit about it later. They are terminating the game in 2023, and this game's only been out for about 3 years. It's not like it's been out for a very long time. Obviously, anniversary is just up around the corner, and I don't think anybody is dumb enough to be spending money in a game where somebody, just told you, hey, we're shutting down soon. So, anyways, what I want to say is that this isn't a surprise to anybody. It shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. I quit like halfway through 2022 because I'm thinking all they're doing, and this is all they're doing, right? All they are doing, or have been doing for the past 3 years, is pretty much uh, releasing brand new characters, restyled or recolored or something like that, and then they're trying to sell you each character each week. That's the worst possible way of running a game because they'll run it into the ground because they don't really know what the fuck they want to do, right? I mean, they were. Alright, so they were fucking, just releasing characters like it was going out of style. I've actually used that, phrase many times. They keep on releasing characters. I don't know what the fuck they're releasing the characters for, right? Because they're doing like a one-time event and they're like, hey, you gotta buy this character to do this event. And they're trying to make this thing, I don't know, a common, I don't even know how to say it, but basically they're trying to make this thing like it's the norm of the game. And I don't really like that because why the hell are you going to keep on releasing characters? Like, it's almost like this game is just like you only get 1 week of fun. Because the thing is, then you need to pay again to get the new characters to actually have continue the fun. So, anyways, there's no new modes, and I want to say that they released this thing where they called Attack All, right? Basically, the bosses have multiple parts, right? And you have to attack it, right? So they tried doing that, and that didn't last for a month or two, and then they quit doing that. And then they started releasing a bunch of other things, and that didn't work out. Actually, it's not that it didn't work out, it's just they didn't want to continue it. I don't know if it was the programming. It makes me feel like they got somebody to program the freaking game, and the only thing that they did that was different, right, is that they're changing the character's costume. I mean, I love the character's costume, especially this character, right, the Demon Lord. But anyways, so it seems like the only thing they did was change the costume of the character, adjust the little abilities a bit, right? The attack, assault, and whatnot, the break, and then they changed that, and then they had this world boss thing that it wasn't really a world boss. It was like, world boss are daily events where you log in to play. This thing, they just disable it after. I'm like sitting there, what the hell are you doing with this? Yeah, but anyways, how they ran this game, I feel, is like one of the worst things. I mean, I like the game, right? I mean, I love the story, I love the characters. It was very good at the beginning, right? I mean, throughout the characters and things like that, the story. Um, but the gameplay of it pretty much wasn't that good as time went on. I mean, the gameplay was fine. It's just that you need to add more things, right? I mean, there's only so much you could do in 3 years. I mean, most people would be familiarized with the game in like a few months, right? So, anyways, I don't know what they were doing, and I liked the characters and things like that, but I didn't like how basically the game was. Every week they released an event, and then the event came with two characters. I mean, that was the minimum, right? It came with two characters, and it was like you have to put money in to get these two characters to play the event. And I did that for a while, and I was number one. And then when I started quitting, right, I just was like, forget this, right? I basically quit, um, somewhere in 2022, maybe May or maybe in like February or something. Especially now, there's so many economic problems. You don't have time to be like being milked by whoever created this, right? So, anyways, I thought how they ran the game was horrible. I mean, there was great features and obviously very good designs. But the problem is mostly with the developers and how they handle the gameplay. I mean, there are some games that are still going 10 years in, right? Look at Marvel Future Fight. Look at I mean, sure, you may have less players, but hey, it's still going, right? And then you have some other games that are still going as well. I know some are shut down, but this one is one of the ones that are actually good in terms of design, but the gameplay just really just like it's like this. The stupid choosable ticket. I mean, when I quit, it was these characters available to be chosen from. Now, months later, it's still the same freaking character. Haven't you updated this damn ticket? Right? What the hell? So, anyways, how they ran the game into the ground shouldn't have come at any surprise. I think the developers, or actually, I don't know if they first developed the game with a different company and then afterward they handed it over to somebody else. But clearly, whoever they handed it over to really sucked. They didn't really know what to do. I mean, it's like they gave them the iPhone, right? And all you could do is change the color of the iPhone. And it's like every week I'm releasing a new fucking iPhone. And, it's going to be a different color, man. It's like you got blue and then you got light blue and then you have like glitter blue and then you have like freaking shiny blue and then matte blue. It's like, what the hell? It's the same fucking blue. It's the same freaking thing. And, you want us to keep on buying this. Nah, that's not how it's going to work. As much as they want that to happen, it's not going to work. And that's why it's shutting down. If you are angry about this, you should be directing it at whoever manages